Uh, Hello friends. So today we'll discuss normality. Normality refers to the distribution of data for a particular variable. We usually assume that the data is normally distributed, even though it usually not. Normality is assessed in many different ways: shape, skewness, and kurtosis, flat or peaked in the shape. To discover the shape of distribution, build of histogram and plot normal curve. If the histogram matches the normal curve, then it is okay, and if the histogram does not match the normal curve, then it is likely have normality issue. So what is skewness? Skewness means no skewness means that the responses did not fall into a normally distribution but were heavily weighted towards one end of the scale. Income is an example of a commonly right skewed variable. Most people make between 20 and 70 in India, thousand in month, and there is a smaller group that makes more than 70,000, right? And and even smaller group makes between 100 to 150, and much more small 150 to 100. बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जितना इनकम देना पड़ रहा है. So addressing skewness may requires transformation of data, right? With continuous or removing influential outliners. If your skewness value is greater than 1, then you are positive, right, skewed. If it is less than minus 1, then you are negative, skewed. If it is between you 5, in between them, then it is fine. Some threshold are a bit more liberal and allow for a up to plus minus 0.2, right, instead of plus minus 1. And you can see the diagrams, negative, positive, and the normal curve, how they are positive screw, negative screw, right? What about kurtosis? So kurtosis refers to the outliers of the distribution of data. Data is data that have outliers have large kurtosis. Data without outliers have low kurtosis. The kurtosis excess kurtosis of the normal distribution is zero. The rule of evaluating whether or not your kurtosis is problematic or not, it is the absolute value of the kurtosis is less than 3 times the standard error. The kurtosis is not significant differs from that, right? The normal distribution. Otherwise, you have kurtosis issue. You can see the different middle, thin, and broad, flat. Now linearity, we can see the linearity refers to the consistent slope of change, and that represents the relationship between independent variable and the dependent variable. If the relationship between the independent variable and the dependent variable is radically inconsistent, then it will throw off your analysis. There are dozen of ways to test linearity. The most elegant is right. This is the deviation from linearity test available in the ANOVA test, right? You can see diagrams. Linear, right? Non-linear curves are there. You can see all of them. Okay. Thank you very much for watching.